It was really windy that day. Like it wasn't
So it was
the
way
same.
harder than the. Didn't you go to the other place? The one I recommended. Remember that?
Yeah, we did. So that one's a lot
without me.
easier.
I remember that one. I remember.
Yeah, it's like still water, right?
Yeah, I know.
This one is
I
like
picked it myself. That's how I know. Yeah.
yeah, no, this one is not great.
Hi, I'm Christian, aka Snakebird, and welcome to my channel. Numbers define who we are, so you should hit that subscribe button to help me feel better about myself. My lifelong dream is to surpass ninjaydes in subscribers, so you should really hit that button to help me out. Please enjoy the video, and remember, bigger number, better person.
Welcome back, everybody. Of course. Come now. Say thank you, kid. Hey.
Thanks, Mister. See you later.
Just
Oh, that
casually saving a kid.
Quicker than I thought. I'm glad that you and the kid are safe, but what was that ghost?
I'm sure.
I bet he used to really adore children. I don't think he ever planned to harm them.
But then why all the kidnapping?
That's
He
why.
probably meant it when he said he wanted to save them. So he just, went and kidnapped some kids. Maybe he lost his own child to the city, so that's why he was trying to take them away from here and kidnap
So
them.
did he smuggle them out or did he kill them?
That's what I think anyway. Just a theory. Who knows? Clear the way!
Yay!
Plus 100 detective points.
Oh, so you get detective points from them.
Yeah, now we go back to Kamasaki District.
Across the bridge we go.
Nobody goes to the AGO anymore?
AGK.
Yeah, AGKW.
I'm saving. Oh yeah, we haven't saved in a while.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's kinda...
Oh, they just saved it, so we're good.
Oh, true. Yeah, modern games have modern saves. That.
Nice.
You better hurry or you'll run out of time.
The guy just asked me if I was lost.
You look like a little kid. Oh, is this a dead
How
end?
long are you going to wander around? Head to the church
I think
already.
it's a different level, so we have to go down.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Let's hurry to the church.
Going to the church! Stop rushing me! The only church in Kanai Ward.
Just
Wow.
church.
It's church. Nailed it. 29-0. Wait, that's it. It's a
A
banh
meat
mi
bun
shop?
shop?
What is this?
Ooh, that's scary. Ominous.
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe.
She's technically a ghost.
Yeah, that's I guess so.
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh?
Oh,
Why is
no,
that?
not the theological.
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies.
This is
Why
what
why
Thomas
is
did
that
in church.
in yellow?
There is no
Yeah.
God to save you.
I don't know.
The lost lamb should look to detectives
This
for
is like
help
some
instead.
Dracula
don't you
church.
think?
It is.
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
She's just shaking.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In
Okay.
order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those
We
who
are
are
so
here
tiny compared to
that
her.
their
I
true
know.
savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
We were a kid,
Yeah, actually.
but I mean, she's just tall too.
Oh, which one of these is the real
Oh.
Nailman?
Yeah.
Wow, we actually
What
have.
is it you wanted to speak about?
I love this
I've
guy's
already
voice.
spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times.
No, not another
It's
furry!
time
It's
for
her!
the
It's
safe.
her!
nun.
It's her! It's the nun! This is the nail woman!
It's Zilch'S sister.
Yeah, it's actually Zilch'S sister. What is that?
Already been arrested?
Oh wait, I kind of like these character
was
designs
so-
I
here.
don't mind. I have time to
Worship
talk.
her. These are some interesting character designs for like church people.
How long are you going to stand
Okay,
around
so
like
one of
some
these
tombstone?
people in this, in like not this, like out of the three, is the nail man. I'm guessing.
Our time
How
is
did it-
short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
She's still
I
calling her
have to do
Hello.
No point in wasting time thinking about it.
You know, we're paying this woman like 5.5 mil. She's not doing anything. That's crazy. Alright, which one do you
Time for
want?
an
Talk to the
investigation.
servant first.
Like this one? Wait, this is a...
That's a worshiper.
worshiper.
Okay,
Wait, which one's servant?
that
now?
one, that one.
This one? He looks like he's serving.
Like his Red Riding Hood
you are-
cloak
Yeah.
thing.
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church.
Oh, that guy's cool.
I also care for the forest.
He's
Ooh,
cool, okay.
the
Do you know anything
forest.
about the mailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually
That'll be
asleep at
important.
night.
Sure.
When morning comes around, there are
Like every time I
dolls
see your phone,
nailed
it
to the
changes.
trees.
What do you mean?
It's tough to
It's always
clean
like
all
this.
of them up.
Yeah, it's always like that.
I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
That makes sense with a body like that.
I understand. Thank you very much.
It's a little suspicious.
Interesting. Okay, that was a lot of... He just chases... When people drop their dolls here, he just gives them back or tries to?
He tries to, but then he has a lot of dolls.
Let's do Zilch'S' sister.
That's where he got all the dolls in the vein.
You are...
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously. You got some nerve, calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Sorry.
She's the type my master has trouble with.
What's up her
I'll
hand?
have you know,
It's a
my
cast.
dad is a higher
Her hand is
up
broken.
at Amaterasu
Oh, why?
Corporation.
Maybe from grappling.
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss
Maybe
me
it'll rule
off,
her out 'cause she
Papa will
can't
make you
grapple.
regret it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally metal.
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand?
Oh, yes.
Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and
And she
Wait.
broke her
You know.
arm like that?
What could she
Is
have
that
done?
your dominant hand?
what kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm
The
sure.
cat is like out of nowhere.
I see.
Thing. So is that just not her? Oh,
Well, I
unfortunate.
guess-
I wish it was her. I hope it's
You-
her. Hey, it was Zilch'S' sister.
Excuse me, but
His
you
hair.
are...
Do you
Sweet.
even have to ask? You know who I am.
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the nailman and you don't know who I am?
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Right, it was on
Okay.
the report.
Enthusiastic.
I'm impressed Halara was able to realize it
Tell
so
us all you
quickly.
know.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am.
That he's smoking in front of the church.
But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this.
They
Gives
lied
him
about that too on the report.
otherworldly
So the report is
feeling
just
to it,
wrong.
You know? I
Really?
love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So,
This guy's
you
a
know
fanboy
lot
of the
about
Nailman.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
Research?
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
What?
You do?
Wow.
Then who do you think the real
This guy actually is
killer
an expert in his field.
The real Nailman, obviously. The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists. The Nailman is summoned through a ritual and commits murder based on a
Summoned through a
sacrificial
ritual?
doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof.
What if he isn't
In
even
that
human?
case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the dark ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target. Just follow
Just says
someone
our
in
name.
town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in
Maybe
with
he'll
the
be one of the
Nailman.
other detectives.
Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
4?
See.
Wow.
So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag. I figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it. If only I'd acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
He cares
He
about
just wants to meet the Nailman and doesn't care
Wow,
about preventing
okay.
the murders. So he's an occult
Wow.
enthusiast? Seems
Get your priorities straight, man.
Nailman?
Are
Neil.
you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations.
This is like the sketchiest looking priest ever.
Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years,
Man of the
the
cloth.
blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me.
This is like a
Thus,
horror
my
movie priest.
existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered. That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the Nailman?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was
He opened his
started
eyes.
by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the Nailman.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nailman for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Actually true.
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
What does that mean, Halara?
Does that mean I should gather more
Ow.
information? What
Go to the
else should I
forest?
ask about?
Oh no. We're at the church, which is where they nailed the doll.
Yeah. See, either about the past Nailman murders or about the dolls, I think.
Nah, okay, I was gonna say about the dolls or if anything strange has happened, so about the doll.
Okay.
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something? Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock.
Wow, just like buddy fight cards.
If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
So maybe if we
See.
go there, we'll find
So
it
they
out.
aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
Oh, we still have to go to like that art shop in the mansion, right? Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
rank
we
up.
ranked up. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What about the past Nailman murders?
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
Oh, the guy in the back was like, me!
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman. including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body
Every time. That's not suspicious at all.
Every
This guy
time.
does not care.
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then I look for whoever's supposed to be the next
Sounds
victim. But every
similar
time I
to the
find a
mailman.
victim, they're already dead.
Ooh, I
Being
wonder
the
why.
first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The
Okay.
first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room.
Okay, you're not helping your case.
But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki
talking.
district.
Wow.
It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman,
I wonder how that
so I
sounded.
started
just
researching him.
having the interest
then
in
it
a serial
happened.
killer.
I
don't
came
know,
across
probably
another
from
murder
Netflix.
while investigating a name tag I found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, and also the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
Not really, but I'm glad you're happy,
Okay.
bro.
Totally get it.
Well, at least someone does.
Empathize with him?
Yeah, and you can't.
The secret
Can't even,
club was
like,
the first
tell him.
locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district.
Let me hear about all 3
About
of them.
3 months ago, the owner of
Ooh,
the
that's a
mansion
cool
was
house.
murdered in the building's study.
Why? 'Cause it looks like there's a slide.
Yeah.
The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside.
So we're not actually gonna go there then, right? It's probably one of these 4.
Considering all this, there's no
I feel like
doubt
we'll
it
have
was
to.
committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended
The
upon
legendary
Kanai.
Nailman.
The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in
More
an art
storage
gallery
room
storage in
murders.
Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll
Oh, at
covered
the
in
ROM,
nails
I see.
in a
Oh.
completely locked room.
We were just there
And today,
to do the missing
fourth
kid.
locked room mystery
Yep.
happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Uh-huh.
So we just go through everything basically?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a vague question.
Thanks, Shinigami.
Now that you mention it,
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What do you mean by strange?
I thought it was
Wow,
a
okay.
Wow, so
but
did
all I
someone
can
here
say is
maybe.
it looked strange.
Someone who came here in the recent.
Yeah.
Can you try drawing what it looked like?
Are you gonna draw a rope?
It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
Also a ladder?
A ladder rope. A rope ladder. That's true.
It's literally just a ladder.
Yeah.
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned. So I tried to take it out. But I was too late. It was completely incinerated. I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the
This guy's just here because he likes the nail man.
Seems to have thrown it away.
He just
I
has to
don't
be
know
the
if
first
this
one to
has
see the
anything to
dead
do with
body.
the case, but something's fishy.
Yeah, about the suspect.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon?
Yes.
I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the nail man.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
man.
I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
Why?
What do you mean?
This city has completely
Why aren't there eyes on the
changed.
windows?
Everyone is seeking salvation
That's true.
in some way.
Interesting stained
The
glass
nail
pattern.
man was
Yeah.
born out of our
This makes
situation.
it creepy.
You mean the nailman is what the people
Evangelion, like,
actually
symbol.
wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the nail man acts as their agent, then they are also the nail man. In a way. That's how I see it.
Oh,
What do
okay.
you think?
So
It's
do you-
true. The nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
You think the nail man just puts the doll there themselves?
Well, he could. To pretend.
Yeah.
He could. Do you think it's one of these people?
I
Like who
think
work
I've
there?
asked about everything I
What do you
want.
think, Toby?
I
Like-
think it's
Looks like time
Halara.
is almost up. Let's get going.
Was that okay?
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, so we don't get to look inside.
I think this is actually the nail woman or the nail man.
You should
They're
study
like,
their faces well.
what gender is Halara? Is she a man
They
or a
may
woman?
end up
Or...
being accused of the murders.
So you gotta remember them.
You need to remember every face, so you can spot them, even if they flee through a crowd.
It's definitely not the blue-haired guy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the
I
red guy
think
either.
it's, you know,
Do you
so
mean the
maybe it's the
actual
priest.
culprit is one of them?
The priest
Perhaps.
looks the
Or-
obvious choice, though. I
There's
think,
not enough information.
I think it's
yet to
actually,
act
I
on.
think it's actually either
We
Halara
have no time to waste.
or I hope it's the furry woman.
Let's
I hope
pass
it's
the
Zilch'S' sister.
cryptocurrencies.
Just
That
because
would
she
make
looks
me
like
happy,
Zilch'S'
yeah.
Best
sister.
not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's.
Oh, we're
examine the
actually
crime
gonna. Okay,
scenes
wait. There might be more
chronologically.
characters. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
someone was burning
well, the
something in there,
first
so it
murder
either is someone
occurred
who works
at-
in the church or someone who just got into the church.
Scene of the first murder was Secret Club, right?
Yeah.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Nice.
Yeah,
Transport.
wait. This might be just a third of the cast. But I don't think it's any of these people. Except Zilch'S' sister. But her arm is literally broken, so
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
think
that'll
it's
be
physically
important.
impossible.
Unless it's what you said, you were right, and she like broke it while climbing down or something.
I guess, maybe.
She could. But we don't have to, you know, move her out
Wait,
yet.
the Secret Club's a illegal members-only casino.
Cheating is rampant.
Oh, what do you think? When can I award? Oh, so this is probably a good time for a next episode.